Today I have the seat covers for my truck. I'm gonna crack these open and do a quick install. I probably won't be able to show you the install video portion, but let me show you what these guys are. I don't know if you've ever heard of this brand, Wet Okole. I saw these from one of the accessory manager at the car dealership where I actually purchased my truck. He had a really nice Dodge that had these inside it because he had a big dog that would climb into the back seat. He also has leather. And when I checked it out, they were pretty freaking awesome. So I'll show you the quality and what they look like. But I'm gonna crack these guys open. Let's see if I can do this without accidentally cutting the seats, you know? Just using the key might help a little bit too. On the other side, doing this in the living room instead of outside because I don't want these to get all dirty and gross right before I put them on the truck. I got these on a Black Friday deal, so they've been actually sitting in the back of my truck. I've been hauling around forever. Looks like I got a couple of different categorized packages here. This looks like a front seat. How does this go? It's like a top portion. Okay. Top portion. Bottom portion. Even a cool headrest. I think it's this way. Oh, nice. Even has the different stitching to match the inside of the truck stitching, which I really like. I love the interior and the leather on this truck. In fact, I don't really want to have seat covers, but is this a center console? They gave me a center console. That's really cool. Oh, that's nice. I think that one's a little bit nicer than the one I already have. Then, looks like I have another bottom. And I'm sure one's specific for left and right. Another headrest. Sorry. It comes with the back seat pouch. That's nice. This must be the passenger, because I don't think the driver has the pouch in the back. Let's see. No, they both do. So I'll have to figure that out a little bit later. They got the instructions there. That's the top of the headrest. I'm gonna put up here. And these are so nice. I'll show you the quality here in a second too. All right, I'm gonna shut this off. I'm gonna open up the rest. I think I need to get a new phone. Mine's cutting out on me. I think I don't have enough memory life. So I have the 60-40 or 70-30 split. I think it's a 60-40 split. Right side, left side, top and bottom, they're separate. And then you have the cup holder armrest here, so when it folds up, it completely is all flush and nice and hidden. And then this is set up a certain way so it'll go into the pocket when this is folded down. You get headrests for each headrest in the truck, so it prevents from head grease and grime and stuff like that. And then you get an armrest in here, which is nice. I already had one, so we'll see if this one's actually a better armrest. It provides some thickness and padding on the inside with the neoprene, which is going to be really comfortable. I chose the leather. When I ordered the truck, I chose the leather because the other version of the Colorado seat material, the material, the stitching, the padding, it was kind of a hard surface. So I wanted to get a softer ride, and that's why I kind of chose the leather. Originally, it may not breathe as well, but it's softer of a material and everything. And then I wanted to protect it with these, because look how thick that is. Like those are really thick, fully trimmed in and piped in and everything. I did the black material with the black piping and stitching, and then even the back of the seat too on the inside, again, super thick. So not only do I now have the protection, but then I have incredible soft seats, like double layer of the softness rather than having a hard layer underneath and then having the seat covers on top of it. So this is really going to protect that soft, more fragile material, because I know that the Middle of the seats are actual leather, but some of the trim pieces aren't leather unless they redid this for the 2020 model year. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this here, and we'll go on and look at the inside of the truck, and then I'll try to do a before and after install. So here's the pickup truck. Still can't believe I have this thing. I go out to the window just to look at it in the driveway because I'm a nerd like that, because I'm a grown child. Okay, so seats are up. I'm gonna bring these down. Oh, smells so good. Like that new car smell. Oh my gosh, nothing better. So these definitely are softer padding than any of the other interiors offered, I think, on Chevy or GMC. And this is the area I was worried about getting messed up. It actually looks like they used maybe real leather here on the upgraded, because they were having some of those seat issues. So not only do I have the step to protect that sliding, that wear, but then I'm gonna get the seat covers on top. I have a steering wheel, and then we're gonna have the headrest and the armrest all covered, all black, all looking really snazzy. And then I think with that neoprene on top of it, it will also allow a little bit of airflow and movement, so that way my back can breathe a little bit too. And then here's the armrest that'll come down, and that bungee will slip just underneath that. Tuck it in this pocket here. It's gonna be perfect. So that way, if I have anything I throw into the back seat that could easily snag. I had a truck with leather seats a couple of times, and I was just loading like even a cardboard box, but I think something maybe was poking through the cardboard box, or it had a sharp corner just enough to snag, and it does that little ripple scuff across here. It didn't tear it or anything, but it's that ripple scuff, and you're never getting that out. You might be able to take it somewhere and get some work done on it. But then you have these guys. They have the head cover here, so I'm really excited to see how that looks when it's all said and done. Oh, again, I'm so obsessed with this truck right now. This is crazy. All right, headrest here, and that camera's picking up all the dust. It's really not that dirty. It looks nice. So I can tell that the front ones are going to be thicker than the back ones just by the overall size, and these headrests don't pop off. On the instructions it says to remove the headrest, but these ones don't come off. So looking at the bottom of these, it looks like it opens to the right side versus the left. So I want the left side to be concealed, and I can tell that this is the front because of the extra padding for your head. So I think I'm going to put this one on this seat. Stick it to itself here. Let's see if I can do this all forward. I doubt it. It's getting there. Again, they're just gonna slip that on. I'm gonna do that for all 4 of those, and then I'm gonna keep filming. But look at the detail. They even cut out a teeny hole that I just pushed it over, and it snugged itself right around this button that flips this headrest forward. And then you have the Velcro, perfect fit all back here. And then even on the side, they left room for me to be able to squeeze that to raise the headrest up, which is also something that I was super stoked about. Is that little details that Chevy did when making this truck. Even though it's a small truck, they allowed for so many different ways of moving things. So beautiful, I love it. I'm gonna keep on moving. So again, before I installed it, this is the little hole they left. So this will slip. Sorry, this will slip over, and then that just snugs right around that opening, and then it fits right behind it just like that one. It's pretty sweet. Little pro tip here, I guess this little hole right here, if you push that in with a little hook or something, combined with pushing that in, you can actually take the headrest off. I did not know that at all, and you can see the headrest, it's not like one that just Velcros to the center. I was like, dude, do I have to cut that? So slow down, take a second, don't cut your new seat rests or your seat covers, and try not to stab your new seats with something sharp, and then pop that off. It actually pops off really nice. I already pressed the button. Well, I guess I need to lower the seat back a little bit to get it off. I'll do that to that side, and I can slip on the front seat. I'm excited about that. But he really thought of everything. Even on the side here, this is where the side airbag will deploy. It'll just push right through that. And again, even at these little spots up here, super clean fit. Like, take that, it'll comply for me. Super clean fit right there. there's going to be some adjustment and fitting. But I would show you the process of how these go on, but it's really self-explanatory. There's not much trick to it. This tucks under there, and then that Velcros down to the back, which is a really nice finish. I got these pockets that fits really nice up there. I'm gonna do that to all the other seats, but man, I'm just really impressed. The thickness and the bolstering here, super thick. Everything still works really well. I'm gonna see how this attach. The bottoms of the seat look a little bit more complicated, but man, this is really nice. When you spend this kind of money on a vehicle, and then the seat cover quality like still makes it look like you paid a decent amount, or it keeps the quality standard across the board. Is really nice. Because I was really hesitant about wanting to get seat covers, because they're like, oh, I got this nice truck and I'm gonna make it look like crap with the seat covers. I mean, always on the advertisements, they look super nice and tight and form-fitting and stuff, and then you get it, it just looks like a plastic grocery sack over the top of it, just sat in a laundry pile for a month. So, but these are actually looking really nice. I'm super happy about it. On the bottom of the bottom seat cover, so I got the tops on, got the armrests on. It's a little wrinkly there. I think that'll settle in nicely though. The headrests are on. Everything's still looking super nice. It's a lot darker of a material than you actually see. It's in the phone, it's black. But on the bottom here, taking a look, you have two straps on each side and one down the center. I think this has more material on this side to hide, or maybe to tuck in here. I'm not sure. I have to figure out which side goes where. In the instructions, it was just like a general thanks for purchasing from us, you know, type of thing. So there wasn't a whole lot of information, but that's a ton of padding, which I'm really excited about. Ton of padding back there. Man, this is really coming together. Super impressed with this so far. Hey, babe.
Hey.
That's our iguana. He's chilling in the yard. Not much of a yard right now. Winter destroyed it.
Yeah.
All right, so back to the seats. I managed to get the bottom one on. If there's a little puckering, I think that might calm down with some time, but it still looks really good. Much harder to get the bottom pieces on than it is the rest of the truck so far, but I'd probably just say that's strictly just because all the electronics and hardware underneath these seats, where you start jamming your fingers and stuff like that. But again, it's still looking really clean. I'm loading up the back seat here, and they do everything, like this little cutout, that little pull through for that cutout, for that little pull through there, and then again they have the holes on top. Like, they just did such a great job. Can't talk this company up enough. Wet Okole. All right, finally got the back part on. Little flakes there, probably bits of skin, because it's such a snug fit that my fingers are getting a little tired. But the only part that seems a little bit wonky is this centerpiece. But I mean, I really don't see how you could do this much better, because of all the reduced space by all this thick extra material. And honestly, I'm just going to really protect the truck rather than have it look perfect. But other than that one small spot, this is dialed, man. So just gotta finish the bottom part now, so we'll see how that one goes. All right, one last little walkthrough video. So these turned out, these Wet Okole, I think it's .com, turned out amazing material, extra padding, form fitting. I like the piping and the stitch pattern that kind of resembles the factory look, because I really wanted a factory look to maintain the cleanness and how nice the inside of the vehicle is. Came with the individual headrests, the armrest, which adds a little bit of padding, not a ton, but just a little bit of padding there. And then let's see here, we'll go to the back. You can see the back seats, again, the same quality throughout. The only one issue is the armrest, where there's a little bit of puckering and stuff, but that's totally okay. They really paid attention to the details. The little buttons on the side of the headrest there. They have these little stitch patterns for these loops coming through. The pull through right up there. Even down here for car seat hooks, down there, and then those two up over on that side as well. The 60/40 split, so it's not just a whole bench seat that you have to pull up all at once. I mean, they really did a great job, even down to the side impact airbag slot. So when that airbag goes off, it can blow right through there, but it's pretty well hidden, so you can't notice it, and it doesn't obstruct anything, doesn't make it look terrible. I'll go around to the driver's side here. So you can see, I guess not on this one because those buttons are underneath, but I will go to the back seat here. Like the little buttons underneath here, all the little tabs for the headrest, the cup holder, it hugs this centerpiece here really well. Have to push that in a little bit. Everything just went together so smooth down here. This tucks in super nice all right around here, so that way it's not just covering all these buttons and then the straps hanging out, and it doesn't look super hokey or ghetto. There's a little puckering here. I think that'll relax with a little bit of time of sitting on it. And again, just you can see the extra padding. Like, that's not even pushing on the actual seat, that's just straight additional padding there. And then of course I immediately threw on a steering wheel cover. Some people might think that's dumb, but I really like it just because it'll keep the integrity of the leather underneath, and then when that steering wheel cover gets gross, I can just throw that away and grab another one. It's just, I hate the look of the steering wheels after you've had the vehicle for probably like 5-6 years, and it's all greasy and shiny, and it just looks like polished linoleum. It just looks gross to me. So this will really help keep it nice and clean. And then now I can actually drive and enjoy this truck and not have to stress out if somebody's getting in it and or throwing boxes in the back seat or anything like that. The other thing I want to do is get a bed rug. So that's going to be a project, and then I'm going to do expel on the entire surface exterior of the truck. And the main reason of that is I actually do want to go and enjoy this in the outdoors, take it on some trails. I eventually do want to lift it and stuff, so getting the expel everywhere will keep it looking brand new. It has its self-healing properties, and you can take it through a car wash if you needed to in a pinch for whatever reason, but and it'll just protect it, and they do all the tuck and fit and finish. So that's something else I'm looking at doing. So then in my point of view, like there's nothing more I can really do to keep this thing perfect, because the interior, steering wheel, and then the paint on the exterior will all be really good. And then I'm sure at some point I'll have to do like an undercoating if this wears out. But thanks for watching the video. I'm gonna post some more as I do fun little things to the truck.